The Empire's
4th day of
on
September.
the run. Alex Jones
It's one of those
and the
times in history
GCN
where
Radio
all hell's
Network.
breaking loose. I began to get into iodine a few years ago because it was helping me and my family so much get healthy and detoxify. Most people know that iodine deficiency has been a crisis around the world. Iodine is key to so many of the body's functions, especially the thyroid. I discovered a product being developed by Dr. Group. You now know it as Survival Shield, true nascent iodine that your body can really absorb. Then, about a year ago, he said, listen, if you think this is powerful, I'm going to come out with rare earth, deep earth crystals. And the results that I personally have had have been life-changing. Nobody else has got iodine based on these pure crystals, ladies and gentlemen. This is innovating, and the best part is it helps fund Infowars.com, the radio show, the TV show, the whole media operation promoting true libertarian ideas. For a limited time, experience the ancient power of Survival Shield X2. Take advantage of this unprecedented 30% off super detox special at InfoWarsLife.com.
I'm David Hall, founder of Diamond Gusset, where we are proud of our 100% grown and sewn American-made jeans. Whether you're out for dinner, working on the farm, or on the road, Diamond Gusset Jeans offers a full spectrum of style and sizes for any occasion. Our loyal customers enable us to continue sponsoring Liberty Media outlets. Use promo code FREEDOM to receive a 15% discount at gusset.com. In Liberty, David Hall, Diamond Gusset Jean Company.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds. Is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
From the water table to our soils to the atmosphere itself, our world is becoming more and more toxic each and every day. But it's not just the air outside that's toxic. Indoor air has been shown to have 2 to 5 times higher concentrations of pollutants than even outdoor air. And most Americans spend 90% of their time inside using toxic chemicals within their homes. There are more than 42 million smokers in the United States. Well over 1,000 types of mold and mildew linked to numerous conditions. And don't forget the fact that 6 million Americans live with pets they're allergic to as well. When I began to research these statistics, it was clear to me it was time to start cleansing my lungs in order to combat the toxic environment that we cannot escape, but that we can fight back against. Made with organic and wild cultivated herbs and manufactured in the USA, the new InfoWars Life Lung Cleanse is here in a convenient spray bottle that can be brought with you throughout any toxic environment. Now available exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Bad Moon Rising.
Take you live to the Central Texas Command Center in the heart of the resistance. It's Alex Jones.
You know what we oppose? Shooting kids up with deadly vaccines, known to brain damage kids on record that don't even have any health effects that are good, any health benefits. We oppose arming Al-Qaeda. We oppose open borders and paying for the whole world to come here and have free welfare. We oppose going bankrupt. We oppose the family being destroyed. We oppose attacks on private property. We oppose abortion. We just oppose disgusting garbage. Not because we're goody two-shoes, but because we want to be free. We know history and know what happens when good men and women do nothing. Evil takes over. Been talking to Joe Biggs, who's got a bunch of special reports breaking tonight and tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. But I want to shift gears to the guy running camera who's also a reporter. And, of course, that is Josh Owens. Josh, give us your take on what you've seen down there the last 2 days at Joint Task Force 6, Fort Bliss, in El Paso with Juarez just a mile away. What you've witnessed, what you've seen. Josh Owens.
Well, as a lot of people know, that they have, last weekend they shut down 2 entrances to Fort Bliss after Judicial Watch came out and said that ISIS was in Juarez, which is literally maybe 400 feet behind us right now. And what we've seen here is the borders are open. The same thing that we saw in Arizona. I'm sure people remember Joe Biggs walked right across the border in Arizona. We did the same thing here yesterday. You can see that video on YouTube. We posted it yesterday. Proof that ISIS can come into America. So what we've seen here is what we've seen in Arizona, in other parts of Texas and California, is that the borders are wide open. And I think a big question is, like we brought up in another video, is will Democrats be blamed when ISIS comes into America? And yeah, I'm sure ISIS already has sleeper cells inside of America, but if they're on the southern border and they're going to come in here, you know, are they going to be on TV, on the mainstream media, playing in the hearts and minds of people, trying to convince them that it's still okay for our borders to be open when people are being attacked and this becomes the Gaza Strip?
It's disgusting, totally disgusting. And again, Al-Qaeda was created and organized by Western forces, turned loose, protected. I've interviewed the head of the Stratus Ivy task force who could have killed bin Laden twice the week before 9/11, Colonel Schaefer. I mean, I'm an expert on this. I live this every day just like my crew does. I follow it. And now they've never funded Al-Qaeda like this. They've turned them loose. The West is clearly arming them, clearly training them. Just 6 months ago, our own military went public and said, we're in bases in Jordan and Turkey and Western Iraq training Al-Qaeda jihadis, and we're not going to do it anymore. And now that's all come out in the news. We didn't make that up, folks. I mean, I have CIA, Army, I mean, generals, okay? And I get info, and I'm not going to say how I get it, but it's like Matt Drudge says, go to a parking garage. In fact, it's gotten to the point I don't even have the time or energy, and it's too dangerous. I already know what's going on this. I don't even need to talk to contacts anymore. I mean, we've got our government clearly at a criminal level moving these people into position. They're going to hit Europe or hit the United States or both. And again, they wanted those MPADs covered up but given to them. And Ambassador Stevens wouldn't go along with it. So the Turkish ambassador left. They attacked. Most people pulled out of the safe house. They were given warning, but then they were even sabotaged at their houses. The jihadis had inside intel, secret security passes. 2 Navy SEALs ran down there, CIA Navy SEALs, sheep dip SEALs, held them down for 5 hours, 3 hours into it. That's why the whole world learned about it, and the military learned and sat there and watched the stand down ordered by the Joint Chiefs via Obama. So that's the bottom line. Why did they want the warehouses of MPADs given to Al-Qaeda? Because they're going to use it to bring the West to a standstill. And I'm here exposing it so the intelligence agencies, I know you're not stupid, but I'm just going to state what's going on for you. At the lower level and mid-level, so all of you understand, there is a major play to hit the West with thousands of MPADs. And now they've got 11 missing passenger jets. I mean, it could be a new 9/11 with 11 aircraft and attacks from the ground. I mean, they're setting up a mega 9/11. I'm sorry, Josh, go ahead. I'm so angry right now. I just can't handle it anymore. This traitorous government makes me want to throw up. And all the traitors at MSNBC that attack us, and Piers Morgan and all of you scum, why are you such trash? Why are you such criminals? Why are you so evil? What is your problem? The murder of 200,000 Christians with their heads being chopped off is on your hands. I want you to know that, you filthy, dishonorable scum. Josh, go ahead. I got to settle down.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, I completely agree with everything that you're saying, and it's unbelievable. And like we talked about earlier, we have some stuff coming up we're going to bring tonight and tomorrow on the show that is going to put it in people's faces and show them just how serious and just how dangerous these open borders are and this whole situation is. And there will be no doubt after we do what we're going to do that people won't be able to see with their own eyes what's happening here and what can happen.
Don't tell them too much. In fact, I'm going to let you go. Great job. Anything else you want to add?
No, it's unbelievable. We see it over and over again, and I want people to wake up and see what's going on and stop it from happening.
Our government has turned loose over 100,000 crazy people with 15,000 surface-to-air missiles, and the border's open. That's what I'm... And then I see the idiots on YouTube. It's a minority of them saying Joe Biggs and I are fearmongers bringing this up. Man, let me tell you something. I don't know how much stuff we got to predict accurately here, and then the stuff we do talk about that we're able to stop. This isn't about a radio show. It isn't about being big shots. It isn't about... It's about saving this country. Anything else?
You've said it all. I just urge people, just like you have for years and years, to realize how serious this is. It's not a joke. It's not a game. And people need to open their eyes.
When you're talking to the locals, are any of them concerned, or is it only the military you talk to that's concerned?
There have been locals that are concerned. A lot of them aren't hearing much about it in the press in the area. So, some of them were unaware, but most of them are concerned. I mean, when you hear something like 11 plus planes have been stolen, the borders are open, ISIS has been seen right across the border, right here in El Paso, right across the border in Juarez, you would be a complete moron not to be worried and not to be concerned, unless all you're doing is staring at a TV screen all day or your phone. Other than that, I mean, you would be insane not to be concerned about what's going on.
And again, if they kill thousands of people, it's sad, it's bad statistically. We can handle it. It's not that big of a thing in the aggregate, except they're going to take even more of our rights after this. They're going to use this Al-Qaeda attack number 2, 9/11 number 2, to totally butcher the Bill of Rights and Constitution, and the military and everybody's being trained that the next war is with the Tea Party. So, see, they're going to develop and set up the precedent for a total Orwellian police state, and then they're going to flip it around on us. It's already happened. This is not me 13 years ago predicting it, that they would turn this around on the American people. That's already happened. We're now predicting the next phase and desperately trying to stop it. Because let me tell you something, folks. They do a couple more phases of this, they're going to come kill me. They're going to come arrest me. I mean, you understand, folks, I'm in this to win it. I know this isn't a game, okay? I live in the real world. I know I'm getting threatened by these IS people, and they're messing with... I mean, I don't want to even get into it. Okay? I know that the globalists are using them as a secret army. I know they brought 5,000 Iraqis in after the Gulf War that they use as sleeper cells. And that even came out in the news. I know how much trouble we're in. And I'm just telling you, only an understanding of you're a foreign banking cartel, how do you bring the U.S. down? You organize, fund jihadis, let them attack, use the attack to take over the society, set up a total grid, and then turn it around on the people. It's very elementary, ladies and gentlemen, and it's what they're doing. Josh Owens, you guys go. They've already shot some stuff for a special report. Go get that out as soon as you can, but take your time as well. And you got several reports in the pipeline tonight and tomorrow. And just great job. Get out there, finish your other reports. They got a lot of stuff coming down the pike. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Josh Owens reporting for Infowars.com. This is one of those days where CDC whistleblower confirms who wrote the study with the rest of the government that they covered up that the vaccine is absolutely brain damaging children. It's been out for a week and a half. No mainstream media picking it up. Our government has funded Al-Qaeda to run around and blow up hundreds and hundreds of churches in Iraq and Syria. They blew up the burial place, the church with Jonah's grave. They are just murdering. They have these crazy nuts just running around doing whatever they want, and our filthy government runs them. And it's not our government. It's these illegitimate criminals who just get away with everything, and I am just sick of it. I mean, how much more obvious does this stuff have to get? And I'm going to warn the criminals up there about something. Let me tell you something. Everybody, I'm talking 90% now of the military I talk to, I don't care if they're enlisted, non-commissioned, or officers, they know what's going on. You see this whistleblower from the CDC? There's going to be a lot more of that. Because let me tell you, that guy from the CDC, I guarantee you, looks at the brain damaged kids he sees at the mall and at work and at church every day. And as stuff gets worse and worse, people aren't just going to sit around anymore and let you people get away with what you've done. And when your ISIS crud goes around and blows up more stuff and kills more Christians and other innocent people and other nonviolent Muslims, you're going to be held responsible.